No. Here we go.
Maybe you could just walk around and say, give me
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kirks Grocery, live on Friday nights. Tonight, it'll be me, our buddy LB, and let's see who else is here at Kirks Grocery this evening.
Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back for our 4th week during this crisis. Every Friday night, we've been coming at you 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time from Billings, Montana at Kirks Grocery. And we've been talking about art, and we've been looking at art. And we have already looked a few weeks ago at our Curate Instigate show, which is up right now. Gordon McConnell, Sandy Dvorskis, and Stephen Gluckert. We do know that the governor is opening up parts of the state of Montana. We will be closed next week. We're still going to hang out a little bit. And we will be back next Friday with another installment. But tonight, we are happy to look at some work by Gerald Kindsfather.
Krista is watching, and I am waving.
Hey, Krista. Welcome. So, yeah, we're going to look at Gerald Kindsfather's work tonight. He is a Billings, Montana artist. I met him because his son, I don't know, maybe he's in his late 20s, early 30s. His name's Cy. Hangs out here at Kirks Grocery. They come to concerts, they come to our poetry jams, they swing by just to hang out and talk. In the summer, they'd sit out front. And that's how I got to know Gerald. And probably after knowing him for about, 8 months or so, Cy started talking about his dad's artwork. And then one day, 3 months ago, I was just sitting at my desk and Gerald walked through the front door and dropped off about 15, 20 sketchbooks and portfolios and all sorts of stuff. And I kind of sat on them for a little bit, started looking at them, and I became more and more amazed with his line quality, his drawings, and it's just great. So real quick,
Krista is excited, and Sandy Dvorskis just
Hey, Sandy.
joined.
Now, if you know Gerald, I don't know a lot about him, and you are local here or you know him, please chime in at any time on our live broadcast here. Let us know about Gerald. I'm sure he'll be on here watching with Connie. They've been watching our Friday evening shows. And so, yeah, if you know something, I do know Sandy is some of the models for this. So, as I said, I'm going to work on my drawing. I'm not as good, possibly, or a different style.
I don't know. I feel like what makes your drawings great is that Stephen Gluckert is also making them. That's what makes these great.
So we have our table set up tonight. We're going to flip through these. Lots of drawings. We don't know how long it's going to take. And, if you all dwindle down to 0, we might stop. But the way you're going to be able to identify drawing tonight is you will see a letter. And that letter here is going to correspond to every sketchbook that we look at. So as we flip through the sketchbooks, I'm going to just number each of them, A1, A2, A3. However, if you're at home and you want to take a screenshot with your phone, that works. That was a technique we learned from one of our Manhattan regulars tuning in, Krista. And do a screenshot or, explain it to us, but also pay attention. I'll be doing some numbers and some letters. And this is the work of Gerald Kindsfather. Now, each of these drawings we look at today, if you want to buy the drawing...
Jeannie's waving.
Hi. If you want to buy the drawing, they are $25 each. And that would be $30 with postage. And that is just the drawing. We are offering a framing service. We work with a local framer. We profiled his work last week, Hank Fuller, and he built this beautiful frame right here. And for the cost of $250, we can do a archival quality, custom matted. He does a double matte here, beveled edges. I don't know the type of wood that is, I'm sorry, but we can get that framed for you and ship that out as well.
Sorry about Billings, the glare Montana. On that image. This is also when you'll see me learn to use a tripod in real time, because we want to have a tripod set up so that when we go through the many drawings in this sketchbook, we can have it as a little bit more of a steady, consistent camera. This is a beautiful drawing by Gerald Kindsfather in a gorgeous frame.
And this one is no longer for sale. It has already been sold. But Mary, how about you set that down and you and I just start flipping through some sketchbooks?
Yeah.
You know, if you're out there in Facebook Live land, please comment. Tell us what you like about the drawings, what you don't like about the drawings, what you like about us. Let's just do all this.
What you do and don't like about our novice tripod skills?
Oh, and one other thing we'll be doing tonight is we
Just lighting a little bit.
giving away a keg made by yours truly.
Bring it up. Oh yeah. Oh, down.
It's got
Bring
glitter
it down.
on
Oh,
it.
there. Spin it. Spin
Kind
it.
of a three-dimensional
Yes.
sculpture. You got your little where you can put your party pump, tap that out. We will be doing a drawing for that. Now the way to get you did get in that drawing was by donating to Kirks Grocery or purchasing anything this week.
And
so-
who's the artist of that beautiful keg?
Oh, that's Shane. That's me.
Shane De Leon?
Tall guy.
De Leon King?
Yeah.
S. De Leon S.
Yeah, lots of them. Lots of names.
What do you think about this lighting, S. De Leon S?
I think it seems like there's a shadow, huh?
There does seem like there's a shadow.
Why is there a shadow? How's
we are going to, Shane's really more the lighting guy.
There's no shadow here. It's
But
only on your camera.
indeed there is on the camera. That is why we need to adjust. Yes.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move
Up a
your
little
camera.
bit. As this
I don't
is
know
our
which-
tripod testing. How about this one? Yeah, we're doing a slight adjustment to the lighting. And why do we do it? We do it for you. We do it so that when you look on your phone or on your computer, you say, wowza, what great lighting. Maybe not wowza, what great lighting, but we're hoping it'll be adequate lighting.
So here we go. We are about to look at the nudes of Gerald
Will
Kindsfather.
you move that letter A a little closer? And can you bring it down a little bit with that little hookah-mabob? Oh, there we go. It's just a jaunty angle. I'd bring it down at the jaunty angle. Yeah. So now here we go. Sketchbook A, like Adam, like Apple, like Aloysius.
So we didn't put these in any order. We just figured we would go through them with you. So this is going to be A1. Looks like a reclining on their stomach position. As we go on, we'll start talking about his masterful line work, but we'll just start by looking at them. This is A2, full-bodied nude.
And what's the medium on these?
These look to be just pencil.
Oh, just pencil. Pencil or ebony pencil?
Yeah. You know, I don't think that was in the question, you know.
Actually, the framed piece up above it just says line drawing, but it looks like these are pencil.
So this was A3, A4.
Turn that one up so everybody can enjoy it.
I love the mass of this one.
Yeah, the weight. You feel the weight in the feet. You can feel the way the anatomy works. Yeah, that's beautiful.
The strength of this line here at the midsection. I love his faces coming around the outside, the angularity of that nose, but none of the head.
Can you bring it a little closer? And then we'll see that face. There we go. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I believe we said this was A4.
A4. But what is A5? That's what I want to know.
A5? Well, look at this.
5.
Do you want me to put it back down?
I think if you put it back down, that's good.
A5? This
Figuring
looks...
out the best way. Yeah.
Some of you may have to look for a bit before you see them.
Oh. Oh, okay. We can't see that one in real life either. That's a blank page.
Here we go with A6.
A6.
Gorgeous. Look at this mass. How the line breaks apart here. I love the breaks in the line.
And that's a difficult angle to draw. It really is.
And you get some foreshortening of the hand. The leg here going off. And I love the quality of the pencil. I should have asked him what it is. Gerald, if you're out there, maybe you could tell us what this was, because you can see the line break apart. It has static in it. And then just a little bit more pressure there at the ankle.
There we go.
This here is A6.
I think so. A.
Here we just have a crossed leg.
And then I'm going to try to do some zooming on the tripod here so you can see there's a toe right down there on the bottom right. You see the toe, and I feel like that is sort of the clue that makes the whole piece come to life. So you know that angle, the 2 legs, 2 feet. And you can see the way he's rendered it that, you know, he's not somebody with sort of a shaky and unsure line. Whoa.
He knows from the beginning what he's going to do.
We've already moved on to letter B. You may be thinking, hey, there's nothing on the camera, but don't worry. I've got a can of Coke here to keep you interested as Shane goes and retrieves
The letter B.
the letter B.
Followed by...
It feels a little Sesame Street, that's true. This sketchbook is sponsored by the letter B. Oh, Krista said this is zooming is good. Well, let me get up here so we can see the letter B. All right.
Okay, and here we go.
Sketchbook B. B like Bowser, B like Bloomingdale's.
So here we go. You know, I've filled quite a few sketchbooks in my day, and the first page of any sketchbook is always hard. Have you? What do you think about that, Mary?
I think that just like the blank page can be intimidating, I think when you have a brand new blank sketchbook, that is also intimidating.
So let's take note tonight, as we go on, of the first drawing. Let's see if Gerald is just as sure on the final drawings as he is on the first drawings in
We
his
have
sketchbook.
someone named Jane Wagner-Deschner who's just joined and waved. Hi, Jane.
Hi, Janie.
We are on sketchbook B. Could you move that B into the frame a little more, down a little, and closer to me? Oh, that's okay. Jaunty angle's okay. Yep. Sketchbook B, Gerald Kindsfather, master.
$25 each. If you see something you like, we go through them. And here we have B1.
B1.
Standing nude, it looks like.
Standing nude and, yeah.
Ah, look at this. It has such weight, such movement moving forward.
I'm going to show the bottom of that drawing a little bit because I feel like his mastery of the feet, even when he doesn't add all the lines that could describe the feet, you still feel the weight of the figure.
I love how we leave so much out. There's no head, yet we know this is a human. We see it. We see it all.
Yeah, we know it's a person. We know it's a woman. Or I do. I feel like Shane and I do. And maybe you do too. We all see different things.
This is B3 right here. Maybe the person turned, the model turned. B4. So he's taking maybe 3 or 4 takes at this woman. Now he does a full body, pulls her hair into the mix. Always, I love the eyebrow. It's kind of like a bird's eye a lot of time, like a rest in music.
Let's see if I can zoom in a little more on the face.
And look at this spiral curl. It describes a great bun, and it's just, and we know that there's a hair, there's mass there.
I even feel like that eyebrow is a little, almost like the eye socket, you know, the shadow of the skull.
Yep.
All right, here we are. Still learning how to...
So that is drawing B3. Let's look at...
That was B4.
Oh, was it B4?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, here's B5.
B5. B5.
Wow, look at this weight, this mass. I just love his work so much. Mm-hmm. He leaves out where the light hits, makes the shadow so much darker, with such surety of the line. Is surety a word?
Surety, yes. Not a surety, but surety, yes. Right. Assuredly, surety is a word. And Gerald Kindsfather has a surety of his hand. Surety of his hand.
Do you remember what number this is? B6.
I think it's B6. Oh, look at that. You push it a little bit to the left. And then I'm going to dip down a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know why this. I don't know if we've changed models. Does this look like a male now? I mean, you get this hand. It looks a lot larger to me. I don't know. These are the first times we're looking through these together.
Yep. You know,
this dot, is that the nose? I mean, look at that tiny nostril.
I don't think we can all see that dot yet. I'm working on it. Working on it. There we are. This tripod is there we are. Now you can see that one mark, that one dot. That indicator of the head, the face. That's all he gives us. Wow.
This is a lot harder remembering the numbers. I think we're on B8. I should have made one with numbers.
And let me just scroll through. Oh, Jeannie Kennedy says loving this. We're loving this too, Jeannie.
Oh, Jeannie. I was supposed to see you next week. I miss you. We still haven't seen many faces by Gerald. So here we start to see a face.
Here we go. Let's get this bad boy going. Ah, there, slowly. The camera and the audience and I are discovering a face. There it is. Oh.
B8. Oh, this is
B8.
great.
Oh, there's excitement here.
I'm excited.
What will it
about
be
this
when
one.
we finally...
Oh, but maybe we're back to the same model because we have that bun. Once again, we see this spiral.
Ooh.
The pushing
and the page
forward.
is watching.
I love this one. It just kind of pushes off the page. You can see that model leaning forward, stretching. I can imagine Gerald saying, reach farther forward, my model friend.
Well, or maybe it's a model who's been sitting in another pose and she's stretching.
Yeah.
And Gerald is still sketching as she stretches. It also reminds me of an Egon Schiele drawing.
Oh, yeah.
Anna
Some of
Page
the
has sent
angles.
so many heart emojis, and she says hi with
Hi.
many eyes. Anna, we are looking at Gerald Kindsfather's drawings. One sketchbook at a time. This is B, and we don't remember the number,
This
but
is
Shane's
9.
going to
I'm pretty
say
sure B9.
B9 for anyone who's interested in the specifics.
As we can see, you can just imagine this light hitting it here, washing out that whole line. You know, what I like about looking at his drawings is you can analyze how you see the world. And light with black and white, if you take out all shadow and you just leave contrast with the, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
I
that
feel
light,
like
that
an
light.
artist who would enjoy the fact that you're talking about that contrast between black and white is John Lodge, who has joined us.
Ooh, Mr. Lodge.
Yeah.
Just
It's
pick a number.
interesting.
Where are we at?
We are on B10.
Ooh, this is great. I love
Get
this one.
tripod back where we'd like it. Sorry, it's a
Oh,
little
look at
shaky.
this line.
Shaky cam is like an action movie, though. It makes
Look
it
at this
exciting.
line here.
There we go. Outline that line. Let me get the bun in there. There's her bun. Sorry, everyone. We were zoomed in a little, and now there it is, the reveal. I love that leg in the front.
This foot, you get the knob, you get the big toe. He likes the big toe. A lot of times the big toe's in there. We're starting to see that in a lot of the drawings. That's not a lot of faces, but a lot of big toes.
Jeannie says, wow, these are great. She loves the figures. Krista is encouraging her friend Craig to come and look.
Yeah, so once again, these are $25. We were on B10.
B11.
B11.
B11. Again, you can see kind of his mastery of not only the anatomy in general, but the great toe that you were talking about a second ago, the big toe, great toe.
I love these lines because you can imagine just the slightest bit of pressure. He's taking a pencil or graphite or whatever he's using here. As he pulls this line down, how long do we think this takes? He's going to tell us in a little bit how long it takes to make a drawing.
Well, actually, we have another question from Andy Schoenberg. Can one purchase? Maybe now's a good time to go over the price again because we did it at the very beginning.
Yeah, these drawings, they are $25 each unframed.
$25 each.
Yeah, they are $30 with shipping unframed. They'll come in a nice package between some cardboard. Now, we do have a framing option. We have a local framer that we work with and show his work. His name's Hank Fuller, and he has built this frame. And for $250, we can get you a
Sorry
nice
about all the
archival
glare
print,
today.
beveled, double matted, incredible frame.
Yeah. And we had also said if you're interested in buying one of these pieces, you can see the letter there. There's a B.
If you want to write, here's here.
Oh, well, look
You
at
know,
this.
if you ever want to send us a message, you can send us a message right now live. You can always go to kirksgrocery@gmail.
You can go to Facebook Messenger.
Facebook Messenger.
That's
We'll
a
be
way.
checking this throughout the night. Also, one more time, you will be any donations that you send in today to Venmo at Kirks Grocery, PayPal kirksgrocery@gmail.com. You will get entered in a drawing that we will do next week. We will be holding a drawing about 7:45 today for last week's. So yeah, Kirks Grocery.
And
Billings,
remember,
Montana.
if you live in Billings, Montana, cash in an envelope dropped in the box out front.
Love this stuff.
That's also a great way to donate
Love
or
this stuff.
support
You can
Kirks.
even put that in an old
Cash in an envelope.
photography canister and just drop that in the
Yep.
mailbox.
The photo canisters are great, except they don't fit through the slot.
I don't remember what we were on. B10.
I know you said B10, so we're going to call this one B11.
B11. What do we got here?
What do we have here?
Does anyone want to venture a guess?
Oh,
Where's the mask? The knee? Is this the knee? Yeah, because there's the toe. There's his toe that he loves.
there's the
But maybe
toe.
we don't know if Gerald liked all these drawings. You know, he just dropped off all these sketchbooks and was like, have at 'em.
Krista says it's a great value for $25 a drawing. We also have joining live in Kirks a very excited dog, wagging his tail, loves being a part of the experience every week. Nice job, pups. That's LB.
Right. We're going to move on.
Whoa.
That was the end of it. That was the end of B.
Oh, that was LB letting us know that that was the end of that sketchbook. So while Shane switches sketchbooks, LB will entertain us. Krista said it's a great value for $25 a drawing.
I did want to say all the drawings we've looked at so far are 8 by 10. So we did mention that a frame would be $250. That was for a larger drawing, so the frame would be a little less than that, you know, but we'll talk to you. Those are 8 by 10s. We are going to look at one more sketchbook of 8 by 10s, and then we're going to move up in size. These are the smallest drawings we have.
All right, let's get this tripod organized.
Now, what I noticed when I look at this one is it says trapeze.
Trapeze. Ooh, our aerialist friends. Well, if it's trapeze.
What do you think? Upside down?
Well, Gerald wrote it the other way, though.
So this way. You think it goes this way?
You know.
We don't know.
You know, I work at the museum
says
and we always
trapeze.
ask questions. So, I mean, that's the question we ask. Do you think this way is up, or flip it around, Shane? Or do you think because it's titled trapeze that perhaps this is up? We have a great aerialist crew in town. Will you put the letter C on there, Shane?
Oh, I sure will.
C for Candy, C for Charlie.
C for come on and buy some awesome drawings.
Exactly.
So this one's called Trapeze. It's C. This is C1. Now, in a little bit, I'm going to read a statement that Gerald wrote because he says one of the main things people ask him, you know, these things we do on Friday night, I talk to the artists. You know, some people want me to say, I went to school here, I did this, I did that, I have 14 kids. Or others just want us to say something else. Gerald sent me, how long do you think it takes me to draw these? And he will tell us.
Yeah, he will tell us a
This
little
looks
bit.
like a really quick drawing.
Jeannie Kennedy says she thinks she likes B3.
B3?
Now I feel like I'm calling out bingo.
Hey!
Shane, Jeannie Kennedy thinks she likes B3.
Let me just pull out B3 real quick and see if that is a...
Although we do have a lot to go through.
We do, but you know, like we like interacting. B3.
We do like interacting. Shane is going to put B3.
Is it this one, Jeannie? Is this the one you like?
So Jeannie, and there's usually a little bit of a lag, so put it back up there for 1 second, and we're asking, Jeannie, is this the
I'll
one
take it
you
away. She
like,
can answer.
B3?
And
John Lodge, he believes that what we have as down is up on this sketchbook.
What we have is down is up, so we should flip that.
There we go.
Okay, so there we did one. Trapeze
Oh,
2.
there we go. Down is up. Thank you, John. That is
Look
made
at this
one.
beautiful line, so fast.
Jeannie said it's the one before the one you showed her, which would be B4, B3. I know. I'm full of jokes.
Oh, it
The
is.
one
She's
before
right. She
B3.
wanted B3. You're right, Jeannie. It's this
Jeannie
one.
Kennedy, Subvert Savant. Hold on. Jeannie Kennedy, Subvert Savant, local applied kinesthesiologist. I'm sorry, I say that word wrong every time, Jeannie.
Okay, so
I
we
know
need to
you
move on.
Studied it.
We got lots to go through. Let us
Okay.
know, Jeannie, if that second one I showed you. This one, I don't know. I just love it. It's so fast.
is.
These are way faster than ones we've seen.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. I know
John
this goes
says
in.
no, up is down.
Oh, look at this. Well, here we know because they give us the help of the lines coming down. Now, these are
Oh, of the trapeze artist.
so minimal. Look at this. You get the curve of the butt, the angularity of the legs.
Zoom in on this.
I mean, these drawings are just masterful with the quickness, the rawness, and yet how they just capture this
And there's
movement,
a really
this
contemplative
arm.
face.
This arm right here, so much
Zoom it
lighter.
back out so everyone can see the whole thing again. Zooming out. Okay.
So this was C3. We're going to look at C4. Once again, we have a trapeze artist hanging, sitting on the trapeze. The more you look, the more you see. Get the eye, the nose, the chin.
Hold on, we're not with you yet. Let's get that eye, the nose, the chin. There it is. There it is. There we go. Okay. Also, thanks to Nick Rogers for letting us borrow a tripod.
Oh, Nick Rogers, particularly ridiculous. We miss you.
We do.
We miss all our friends. Miss you, John, Jane, Jeannie. Another trapeze.
Anna.
We're going to move a little faster through this now.
Yep.
This, I think, was C5.
5, I think.
5.
I think the last was C4, like explosives.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I liked this one. It's kind of the series. You get to see him whittling it down, getting to what he needs to put in there.
The essential line, a lot of economy of line. Hank Fuller is watching. Hank Fuller is he's an artist from last week, and he's also the framer we showed earlier. Kristen McNamee says, these are so beautiful, but look, they're even more beautiful when we orient them correctly.
This one just is like flying across the page. I see like a dancer.
Yep, and let's see the face here. There's a lot to the face on this one.
Yeah, the toes, he loves the feet.
We have John Lodge saying he would like to buy number C5.
All right. I will pull that back out in a second, John, and make sure that is correct. Oh, Gene had B3, right? Gene. I'm just writing these down.
Yes.
John had what?
C5.
C5.
C like Charlie, and 5 like high five. Thank you, John. High five for that purchase.
Thank you, John.
And Hank Fuller says these are really wonderful gestures. These are gesture drawings, really gestural drawings.
I'm going to say this goes... Man, they're hard to know.
Oh, I see it. Leave it like that, and then we'll follow it a little bit together. So you see the arm, and then you come up to the face, and then the figure is upside down. But put it straight, because now we can't see it.
Sorry. Where are you? This
Okay.
way?
This way? Nope. Other way? This way, and then put it back where we've been keeping it so everyone can see the whole thing for a moment.
Sorry.
Do you see it, Shane?
The figure?
Yep.
Of course, yeah. I see it.
Okay.
I see it instantly. Got the arm here, face, legs.
Yep. Yeah, and just, I mean, this is the kind of drawing that I would guess it just takes years and years of both observation and drawing skill.
So we're going to go through one more sketchbook, and then I'm going to read how Gerald says how long it takes to do a drawing, which is the statement we have from him. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in here at Kirks Grocery. We love to be here on Friday nights. We will be here next Friday night as well. I think we'll be doing a Brian Keith Scott.
Woo!
We're going to take them outside. We're hoping for a nice sunny day. We're going to put these beautiful sculptures full of glass, and we're going to put them in the street. We're going to let the sun shine through them at 7 o'clock next Friday,
and Brian,
as well as look at some of our favorite artists, maybe some Leah Tenari, something like that. Let's get another sketchbook. Let me put the letter C. Mary, you want to?
What a patient pup. I think the letter D. Let's put the letter D out since we already saw a C. And then D for danger.
It looks like maybe there's only 1 or 2 drawings in this one. Oh, I actually think this is the sketchbook that we've sold 2 out of already. Chris has bought one, and Jackson Blue has bought one. Here we go. So this is going to be D.
I'm zooming.
D1. Now we've sold 2. There was 4 drawings in this sketchbook, all variations of this theme right here.
Craig Flynn is watching. We're waving at Craig Flynn.
We have this beautiful woman's face. I love this eyelash. This eyelash is just gorgeous. Obviously the line of the arm, the breast here, the undercurve of the breast there. I love this drawing. And I liked that there was 4 in a row. We've already sold 2 of them, so you're only going to see 2 today.
Yep. So this is D number 1.
This is D1. And here we have...
That's right.
D2.
D2. Gerald Kindsfather. Drawing number D2.
So once again, you can purchase these. As you see, people are just saying the numbers they like. $25 each unframed, and we can work with you if you do want those framed.
Or you can take a screenshot if you're on your phone. Just let us know.
So while you do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Gerald's statement.
Ooh, Gerald's statement.
That he said.
That's pretty exciting. Hey, let's get a different angle just because, as opposed to other weeks, we're not moving around the gallery too much. We're staying still.
Standing here in front of this awesome Gordon McConnell painting that we sold last week.
Yeah, we also have this awesome ceramic work by Sandy Davarskas. We have work by Gordon McConnell. Those are the 3 artists that are in the current show that's up right now. And we...
Tell them about our website.
We have that up on our website, kirksgrocery.com. Also have images of everything by every artist represented by Kirks up there. And for the last couple weeks, we've been doing these Friday night specials. You can see those on Facebook. You can see those on YouTube. And there's a lot of activity on Instagram, too.
All right, here we go. I'm going to tell you.
Here we go. All right.
Gerald Kindsfather. He's going to try to answer the question, how long does a drawing take?
How long does a drawing take? And that is what LB is.
I usually sit for some time, looking and deciding what to draw, what I'm going to leave in and what I'm going to leave out. Sometimes I'll practice the difficult parts first, such as the face and the feet, before putting them together in one drawing, trying to get the pose right, but making it look easy and spontaneous. It's much like rehearsal of a theater play. The play is repeated, edited, refined with some scenes, done many times to get them correct. But when you see the play, it looks spontaneous and in the moment. So if a play has a runtime of an hour and a half, did it take only an hour and a half to do? Or do you count in the rehearsal time also? The actual pencil on paper time of each drawing is slower than it looks. I generally study the pose for a while, then do a drawing, then look at that drawing and the pose, and decide what I like and don't like. Then another, and then another. I sometimes have a series of drawings around me, which I look at along with the pose, trying to keep in my mind what I want to keep or change with the next drawing. As the pencil moves around, I am thinking about how the line character needs to change in order to easily define a contour that is really quite complex. If it looks easy to the viewer, that is what I want. If it looks difficult, I have failed. And that is something that Gerald Kindsfather has told us about his work.
Now, Krista's asking, what are the dimensions of the D series?
The D drawings, they are coming on
Like
a 9x12 sheet of paper. The drawing itself,
we've got a ruler. That's right, everybody. We've got a ruler.
The drawing itself.
Oh, Bess Lovick is on here, and she said, oh no, the dog lost his bandana. That was his promo bandana, and for this evening, yes, he is just back to his regular
So to answer
outfit.
the question from Krista, that was, the paper's 9x12, the drawing itself is 5x5. You could crop it a little bit, there is a little excess paper, but some of the beauty of Gerald's work is the negative space, and
Exactly.
is that, now we lost it, where are we at?
Oh, hold on.
Can't
Don't
give
you
me-
worry,
I
everybody.
can't
We
do
have a
too many things
system.
at once.
It's not a system that we would ever lose track of. We've really got a sophisticated system.
Screenshots are going to be your way, friends.
All right, let's set this tripod up again as we learn how to use it well.
All right.
Well, we just learn how to use it, to be honest. But the goal is to use it well. And all right. And the
Now-
letter on this one is E.
Woo, this thing.
Krista says, thank you for answering the question. Just adjust this bad boy a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, and we'll answer any questions. I did say earlier that we were looking at nudes and that I would be doing this in the nude. We talked to my
Only
mother,
with sales.
and she wasn't down.
The more sales we get, the more likely that there'll be nudity, and if we go over $1,000, I will also
We were
become
thinking about
increasingly
doing
nude.
strip selling, like I'll take off a piece of clothing for every sale.
Yeah,
So,
I
you
thought
know.
that was the plan.
So if you guys think that sounds fun, you could join along at home. You could take a piece off of clothing for every sale as well. Get in on the fun.
Nudity is just, exponential in this Friday night.
Here we go. We're going to go with E.
E.
They're always so classical looking.
E like Elizabeth.
I don't know why they remind me of Greek, Roman drawings.
Yeah, that's definitely
This
classical
kind of looks like,
kind of
like
Greek or Roman pose.
Even like the Flash, or what's that flower delivery service?
It
with
makes
the,
me...
with the
Oh, it
Mercury
does. There is a
guy.
flower delivery service with that, yeah. Oh, this is different.
Oh, so these, $25 each, but these ones here, E1, double-sided.
Oh, double-sided. Hold on. But we don't know that in internet land because... Oh, double-sided. That's beautiful.
Like a lot of people. Hey!
Hey. And I feel like,
That's
again,
E1.
I keep saying, but, a lot of these poses, they're complex poses, I mean, as a person, to execute some of them, and to draw. They're particularly complex.
So here we go, E2. We're looking at Gerald Kindsfather drawings, $25 each. Comment if you need any other information, please. These are live. This will also be posted on Kirks Grocery on our YouTube channel, probably tomorrow. You can always look back at our past performances and art exhibitions on Kirks Grocery at YouTube. Here we go.
Oh, you can find it all on kirksgrocery.com. Yep, that's where you find it all.
Here we go. E2, we have a person kind of bent over. Well, I like these because I don't have to flip it every time. I don't know, this kind of looks like a Lego guy up here.
And
these are double-sided and we're still getting...
Is there a Lego guy up there?
I see this face. He kind of got a little Lego guy head.
It makes me think of Atlas.
Yeah, Atlas. Yeah.
Waiting to receive the world. And
this
then we're
is
gonna go
beautiful
back down.
here. Well, as we've mentioned multiple times, he loves his feet. I'm always almost seeing a big toe in almost every drawing.
The big toe, the great toe.
The eye socket, the nose, the eyelash.
For anyone who knows, I'm obsessed with foundation training. That great toe that grounds us. The big toe is a very grounding portion of our body, of our physiology.
Hank Fuller agreed with you there on Atlas. It is Atlas.
It is Atlas, yes. Thank you, Hank. Ooh. Oh, hold on. And let's reveal the other side of the
These aren't
previous one.
two-sided?
Because of the way we set up the tripod, we weren't quite prepared for this excitement. And so that's two drawings for the price of what, Shane?
What? $25. Let's look at this foot right here. Look at how hard this would be to draw. Like, I'm an artist. If I was trying to draw this leg coming back, the mass of the upper leg, the knee turned, the calf bulking out, this heel, and then you get the arch of the foot down here. It's just wild. Just the solidity of the line, the breaking apart of the line can convey so much. Gerald, boom! Thanks for coming into our lives and dropping off these sketchbooks.
I'm going to make a totally random comment to Krista and Craig. Remember Vincent Massioli in high school? He had a drawing of our football coach with this kind of economy of line in high school that I still remember seeing. And I didn't really know the coach either. I don't remember his name now.
While you're out there, if anybody, give us some reference points who you think Gerald's drawings look like.
Wow.
We heard
take one more second on this one because we only saw it for a brief moment of this figure folded in half.
Look at this back.
Oh, we
the
got a
muscles
like
in the
on
back.
that one.
The muscles in the back.
Muscles.
You can kind of see the butt here coming around, the hip.
Well, and then the way the
Reaching
body
out.
folds, you know, the way the rib cage comes over. You know, it's difficult to do a drawing of that where it doesn't start to look like, just bending a piece.
You know what I do love about his work? I mean, there is sensuality. Come up to the top. Like, look at this one here.
This one has so much glare for everybody at home, and I'm
really?
sorry. I'm hoping that as it gets darker
as
here,
we look at more, we'll see
it'll
more
be
of his
easier
work
to
that's
see that
sensual.
piece.
But so much of his work is just about the body, the line. It's not about the glorification of the nude form except as like a art piece.
Well, I think it's about sensuality and sexuality as it is in the body, as opposed to how it's commodified in our culture.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
All right, and Bess says lovely drawings. And let's see what the flip side of that last one
Where
is.
are we at? We are at E.
Ooh, E.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at E5, I think.
So this is the flip side
of E4 there.
of E4.
Yep.
Flip side of E4.
I'm excited for E5 when you look at this.
Andy wants to know, will Gerald be dropping by tonight? Unfortunately,
I wish.
we are still under quarantine, fortunately or unfortunately, so he will not be stopping by tonight.
So as we come down to E5, let's look at this one
Take a
down
look
here.
at E5, side one, almost like an LP. And let's zoom in a little.
Well, out of this you can see that his graphite is ghosting across onto it. So, that just becomes part of the artwork, the dirtiness of the page.
And John Lodge says the size should include the torn and perforated edge when removed from the sketchbook, don't you think? And I think so. I think that measurement would include that. I have a...
The measurement that it says on the cover?
Yeah.
Yes, I would think so too, yes. But it does have a perforation where we would tear that out. So I guess you might lose a ½ inch in there. Thank you, John, for pointing that out.
Although a lot of times if you do choose to frame it, I mean, the mat covers up a little bit there.
Let's move on to E6.
Let me zoom out on that. Okay.
So we got lots.
All right,
we got
let's see the
hundreds
flip
of these.
side. This time I'm going to be right on it. And the flip side is...
No,
blank.
nothing.
Oh,
But
and the
look at
dog
this
distracted
piece.
me. It was all close.
Look at this piece, though. Male?
Perhaps. Although gender is fluid. You know, I want to emphasize that.
How about this
kids,
toe?
so I'm very aware of that.
This
How
little
about
cowlick.
this toe? Actually, for that toe, Shane, will you lift it up a little higher?
From toe to cowlick.
And bring it a little closer to me, and then down a little bit. And then, let's take a look at that toe together. Bring it up. Yes. There's the toe. Oh, this is a great chance to see the line if you're at home. You can really see the roughness of the paper, and you can really see his drawing style, that it has confidence, but it's still an organic line.
So that was E6.
E6.
Oh, we're moving into some faces. We haven't seen any faces yet, really. Full faces. Is that in there?
Oh, it's in there. It is in there. Well, let me try to get things a little straighter.
This is actually some of the most detail we've seen. Showing the hairline.
Yep.
Just pulling this line down, pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling, leaving the shadow, pulling away for the light.
Yeah, and the shadow really just has to do with his control of the pencil as he draws in this one.
I have no idea where we're at.
E, we're on
Let's call this one E9.
E9.
It's about the airman class I got to back in the Air Force.
Yep, back in the day when Shane flew planes.
Great
Those were
part
great
of my
days
life.
for the passengers.
E9. We're going to go a little faster, I think.
All right, E9.
We're going to hit up E10.
E10.
Look at this.
Let me straighten out the camera and let's zoom in for a second.
Light bleached out.
E10, really
See a breast.
simple,
See a
simple
nipple right
piece.
here. Look at these nipples. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And just this line. We could turn it sideways. You might think it was a landscape.
It's true. That's true of most art. You know, you can change the perspective and you'll see something totally different.
E10.
We're going to call this one E10. Actually, I've cut the letter E out of there, but it's E, like Elizabeth. There it is, E10. Can we see the feet? Just one line to conjure a foot, 2 lines. Let's zoom back out and see, or not.
I need to do that.
Okay.
This one's fairly loose. It looks like he's loosening up here. Maybe just...
Oh, that one has another on the other side.
Yeah, getting some more faces.
Yeah. And to me, it looks like shadow in the hair. So that's the flip side. And then here is the next drawing, which is E11? 12. E12.
We're being going 45 minutes. I don't think we can go through all these. There's just thousands.
No, there's so many.
You know, if you do want a personal tour, come look through some sketchbooks. We will be open by appointment next week.
Mm-hmm. And it can also be done for you, where we just make a video that we post for you to see too.
Another face, some of the most detail we've seen.
Okay. Oh, I had it the other way. Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
just leave
there's
it
a little more light there. There we go. Now you can really see. And that shadow under the eyelid and where the actual eye is, that is so, I find that so tricky to capture. It's beautifully done. See the
this is
navel
really
there?
thin line.
It is. Thin, sparse. I'd use the word sparse.
Okay, we're going to move on.
We're ready. Oh, we're moving on to another sketchbook. So that was the end of E. And now we will move on to F. Like Flava Flav, like Fab Five Freddy.
You know, let's try one of these big ones.
Yeah, let's do a big one. What's
Bigger
the
one.
size of the big one? Do you know?
This isn't the biggest drawings we have, but these are 11 by 14 is what we're going to look at here.
Okay.
There's going to be
Let's
F,
do it.
and look at this. Starts with the sparsity of line.
Let's see what we can do here.
Just the leg there.
Yeah, there we go.
A foot. Really what we've learned is that he's probably the best foot artist we know.
He's a footman, yeah. Let's get this framed up.
Give Gerald a foot and he'll take a perfect drawing.
Actually,
Okay, let's start going. We're just going to go through these.
yeah, we want to go through a little faster because there's so many. We want you to
Okay,
get to see them.
F1.
Okay.
You see the same drawing almost with F2, a little smudged down here. F3.
Wow. It's like a flip book a little bit.
F4. I love this one. I think this is the one I posted today online. Just swoops, whoosh, so quick with this line. You get the indent of the knee, the indent of the shin, comes down, the toenail, this beautiful foot.
Come on.
That's E4. Oh, and here we go. This is classic pose.
Yeah.
F5. If I said E a second ago, I'm sorry. This is F5.
We see the F on the left there. F. Oh, surprises. You never know what's going to happen.
F5.
F5. Let me zoom back out.
Ooh.
Is that F6?
This is F6.
Similar pose.
Beautiful.
Treatment
Legs
of
up.
hair and the face is different.
I love how he does hair.
Oh, John says he's buying F4.
We will get that for you, John.
F4.
You put that there?
We'll see it on the comments when we rewatch
Okay.
it too. Thank
Here's
you,
some
John.
faces.
Thank you for purchasing F4. And what are we on now?
1,
Not F4. That just
2,
sold
3. Here was
everybody.
F4, I believe. So that would be F4, F5, F6 is this face.
But wait, there's more. There's 2 faces on this one.
Yeah. F7.
Ooh, look at that. Let's get on in there.
So that's, I think, is the darkest we've seen of him. That's the most contrast we've seen in any drawing set.
There we go. It's like being here in person.
He loved this person's hair.
Yeah. He loved it and he understood how to render it.
That was F6.
F6.
Oh, look at this. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
We haven't
You'll
really
see.
gotten a full-on straight looking. This is gorgeous. Looking straight at us. That's voluptuous and luscious.
It is. Just the face.
Look at this eyelash. I love the eyelashes.
Yeah, let's see that eyelash a little better. Yeah, there it is. And then the whole piece.
Can't remember any numbers.
No, we're having trouble remembering numbers here, everybody, but we're trying. We're trying. We wouldn't be
Why
successful
don't we just
on
start at
Sesame
saying
Street.
that this is F9?
Sure.
Because I know we haven't gone that high. F9. Get the heaviness of the bottom. Focusing on the crease.
The buttocks. Krista says F7, please.
Okay. We'll write that down.
Leaves is watching from Chicago, Illinois. Hello, Leaves. Leaves is coming in
We
when
will
we
follow
are.
up to make sure you get the
looking at some
right
butts.
drawing through personal text. What do we see? I don't even know. F9. That was F9. Oh, here we get 2 figures in there.
Yeah, that's interesting because these are clothed figures, kind of on the move.
Yeah.
Jane says F4 is the one with the great big toe that we posted earlier.
Oh, great. Okay. Perfect.
Shane has made that.
And that was what John wanted? So.
And that is what John wanted, yes.
F4. Yeah, that toe when I was looking today. So let's look at these.
And
We need a
Leaves,
counter.
this is the work of Gerald Kindsfather. Gestural line drawings.
So here we're getting to see multiple figures. We haven't seen this on
Oh,
his
and
drawings
actually
yet.
we're seeing those 2-sided drawings again, too.
Oh, yeah.
And this, it's almost like a street scene with increasing nudity. Maybe it's a really hot day. And that last drawing did not have a second side.
13. We're going to call this one at 13.
Okay. Krista says she's looking for the full body one where she looks at us straight on.
Yep.
Shane said, yeah, with authority, with confidence. Oh, this one? This one, Krista? Because this one's excellent. I can also imagine it in your home. Krista has a palatial home. John Lodge says, hi, Linda. F. This is a number that's higher than F9. I'm going to call it F10.
No. We're up to like F14 or something.
Oh, I'm sorry, F14, yeah.
13, 14.
14, 15.
But we'll get it figured out, folks. You tell us, you describe it, send us messages.
Ooh.
Ooh, I love this one.
Oh, we gotta switch this one. Reversal. Let's see if we can get in on this one.
And you know, you might not
Krista
be able
said
to.
yes.
You might
We have
not
a
be able
delay.
to see from out there, but I can actually, by looking at these, tell that he's using different types of pencils, the way the pencil breaks apart. This is a harder pencil than he's used in some of the past drawings. You can see that it's not breaking apart as much.
And this one, you know, I think this is sort of a classic pose when you see someone slightly from the back and they look almost a little dejected or tired. Yes, Krista said yes, and then she said yes, yes, yes.
F14, this is F15.
F15. Whoa, let's check this one out.
F16.
F16. And we're just looking at the face. We haven't zoomed out yet before you turn. On F16, LB's crying. What's up, pups? You'll have dinner soon?
Let's take a quick break. Let's do our drawing.
Oh, time to do the drawing.
We've already just been doing this an hour, and we might be losing some people. So if you bought anything from Kirks this week, or if you've donated anything, you can donate to us at Venmo at Kirks Grocery.
Coming on in on that.
PayPal, kirksgrocery@gmail. This is also where you can pay for your drawings. You can also leave a cash in an envelope. We always love cash.
Everyone I know would love to get cash.
So what
in
we're
an
going to
envelope.
do here is all the names in here.
Oh, all those names.
Look at all those names. We got about six things this week. It looks like 6 or 7
LB
people.
wishes his name was in there. Is your name
And
in
we're
there?
giving
LB?
away this beautiful keg.
Whoa, hold on, hold on. Oh, there's the beautiful
We
keg.
will be shipping it to
But
you.
we are having trouble unzooming. There we go.
Okay,
There's
so
the
here we go.
beautiful
Last
keg.
week we had Sean Chandler win.
Sean Chandler,
I'm not gonna
excellent
look.
artist. Shane's not looking, although
That.
we're having a little trouble with the zooming out for the moment, so.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
Karen Baumgarten. I
Nice.
think it's Baumgarten. It just says Baumgart on here, but that was her Venmo name. She works, I think, with the Billings, Better Off in Billings folks. So I will begin. She donated to us earlier this week when we did our poetry jam with Anna Page, which was wonderful. So we will be getting this to Karen. Any purchases today?
You know, we can't see people's comments right now.
Maybe touch the screen. Maybe that.
I'm doing that.
Does it quit turn off after an hour or anything like that?
No, I think that's just Instagram, but for some reason, I am not. Hold up. I hope you're all still there. It still says live. It still says we've got 11 folks listening. I still have the finish button going, so we should still be going.
Let's see.
And see how we lost the comments there? I know. You'd think that would work. Me too. Yeah. All right.
I don't know.
All right.
Well, maybe we should stop it and start over. Who knows?
Well, there's a point in every episode where LB gets excited, and that would be now. He's excited. Did we finish that sketchbook that we just did?
We got pretty close to the end.
Okay.
We're gonna move on. Why don't we have this stack of sketchbooks we've been going through, but why don't we, hey.
Sometimes LB has to be removed from the, he has to be removed sometimes.
Let's move through a portfolio and see what's in these
Coming
portfolios.
on in with the tripod for this portfolio. We might set it up a little bit differently so we can all see it.
Well, how do you get the comments?
I don't know. Wait, let's just tap on something. No. I'm a little afraid this little menu here is not supposed to show up.
Continue.
Yeah, this menu's not supposed to show up while we're filming, but it's there anyway.
What menu?
On the side.
Maybe we should
We're gonna
stop
keep-
and start over?
That's a good question. We're still live.
All right.
I mean, if you wanted to wrap it up, maybe we should wrap it up. And
Well, it's just, if we can't get the comments, we can't.
that's true. If we can't get the
We're
comments,
gonna
it's like we're
stop
all.
for a sec. We're gonna do this dog who's biting me, see? We'll be back in
He has love in his
2
heart.
minutes. We're gonna try to figure out the comments.
Yeah, we lost the comments and we miss you, so we're gonna just come back in about 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Join us in 1 or 2 minutes for Gerald Kindsfather Part 2.
Yes, Gerald's Kindsfather, part 2. See if the finish button works.